this is it. This is it. Well, this is the box really. So let's open up the box and then look at what is inside the box. So cut that there. I don't want to rip open the box, just in case. Just in case. We ain't Zayn-matic here. Alright, here we go. There we go. This is the laptop, as you might imagine, as you might have already guessed. There's the wall plug. I did hear that power brick was quite big actually. When I did my research and on the reviews and stuff, they would say the power brick's quite big. That is, I don't know if you can tell. Let me, well, here's a laptop. And that's that compared to the laptop. So yeah, it's, I would say that I don't like the fact that a lot of stuff these days comes with built-in batteries. Like this has a built-in battery rather than one that you can remove. So it means that at some point in the future when the battery starts to fail, you have to send it back to Dell to get it all like open up and fixed and stuff. You can't just take the battery out and replace it yourself. So I don't like that. This is designed as a gaming laptop, and I did want something, even though I don't anticipate playing too many games and stuff like that, and I might play a few. But I did want something capable because I just felt it's a bit more future-proof when you buy something that's more than what you need. Quite light. I mean, you could definitely feel like the weight is not super light. Over time, yeah, I can imagine that probably if you're just holding like this, it'll probably just get annoying after a while, which is why you don't really hold a laptop like this. I did actually read somewhere, one of the worst places you can actually put a laptop computer is actually on your lap. It's actually one of the worst places to put them because after a while they heat up, so it could burn your legs. Also, depending on where they put the fans and the exhaust and that kind of thing, like fluff from your clothes can get caught up in the and fans and that kind of stuff. I say exhaust, that's not the right word to use, but you know where the air comes out. All right, then let's turn it on. Can we turn it on? Is that even an on button? There we go.
Which keyboard do you want to use?
United Kingdom.
I've got that you want to use United Kingdom. Is that right?
Yes. Alright, so yeah, just got through the initial setup, installed the antivirus software. That's important. Make sure you got your AV installed. Here's something interesting though, like when I entered my Microsoft password and that kind of thing, it took over some settings for my main PC, for my desktop PC. So this background hit that you see here where it says Bandit Haze, this is the desktop that I have on my desktop. This is the desktop background I have on my desktop PC that transferred over. So it's pretty cool I didn't have to do a bunch of settings again. That being said, there is a reminder that Microsoft, Apple, Google, Facebook, all these companies are storing information on you that you might not know about. Because I don't know these settings were stored in the cloud. I mean, it's cool that they were because I don't have to do them again. I just didn't realize that was happening. So it's like, yeah, a little bit of a reminder that you have to be careful about what you agree to and who has your information. So yeah, got for initial setup, installed a few programs so far. I'm gonna have to install some more to do a real test of it, but so far so good. So far so good. I'll say the only kind of issue-ish, not really an issue, but kind of a minor thing is that I'm used to a different keyboard, so that when I'm typing on this one, sometimes I hit the Skype who wants to do some stuff. Okay, so okay, I get it, thank you. So yeah, sometimes I hit the return button instead of the backspace button, or backspace button instead of the return button, and that kind of thing. Or sometimes when I'm typing, because the trackpad thing's down here, I'm hitting that and then stuff's happening on the screen and things are disappearing. I don't want them disappear or moving around, and so it's a little bit of annoyance, but I mean, I guess it's somewhat inevitable when you're used to a different size and layout on a keyboard, or slightly different layout on a keyboard. And then coming onto this it's going to take some getting used to. Let me run through some specs real quick though. So this is the Dell G5 15, 2.6 gigahertz, 6 cores, 10th generation i7, 16 gigabyte RAM. I've got that 1 terabyte hard drive installed as well, SSD hard drive. It's a 15.6 inch FHD 1920 by 1080, 300 nits. WVA anti-glare LED backlit display, non-touch, 144 hertz refresh rate. Most of that, honestly, I don't even know what that means. I know 144 hertz is good. I know having a backlit display is good. It's not touch. I'm not bothered about that. 300 nits I don't really know what that means. I guess it's something good. Hopefully it doesn't mean I have to wash it with shampoo, because that's the only type of nits that I know. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I think you can see it. There's a light underneath, so that's good on the keyboard as well. You can see the backlights back on the keyboard as well. So that's good for you to, you know, do some computing in the dark. You know, just saying. It's not liquid proof, so you got to be careful about the type of computing that you do in the dark. But it's that's there in case needed. It's got the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 8 GHz GDDR6 Windows 10 Home 64-bit. So far so good. So far so good. It turns on, the camera works, which is a good thing, because the last time I bought a Dell laptop, the camera and the microphone had issues, so I did have to test this one. So that's a good step up from the last one I bought. But anyway, so that's the initial bit done. Now it's time for the real test. Need to install some more programs on this and get this up and running so I can use it what I intended to use it for. Alright, so I've now had this Dell G515 for a few days now. I've been using it over the last few days, and yeah, so far so good. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with it. It still actually turns on and works, which is a massive improvement over the last laptop I bought a few years ago. So the fact that it still works is a major up for this one. Screen quality is awesome. The battery life is pretty good as well. Yeah, I'm super impressed with it. In fact, speaking of screen quality, let me show you this. I don't know how much of it's going to come through on the camera here, but this is Halo 4 that I downloaded, and it just looks nice. And it's not even a new game. It's not even a new game, and it looks nice compared to how I was playing it before on my Xbox, on my regular HD TV. Mate, I did not realize how much of a peasant I've been all this time. Like, this looks nice, and it's not even a new game. Look at this, man. It's not, fam. But that said, it's not all roses though. Like, I'm still getting used to the keyboard layout, so I'm hitting the wrong buttons sometimes, or I'm hitting the touchpad and things moving around. That's going to take some getting used to. And the other thing as well that's a bit more of an issue though is that because it is a higher definition, FHD screen, what that means is that if I'm watching like Netflix or Amazon Prime or any of these services and I want to take a screenshot, I can't. I can't, because they get broadcasted with DRMs, which means that when you try to take screenshots, you can't do it. Now on my regular HD TV, that's fine because the older monitors don't pick up on those DRMs, but the newer monitors do. So if you've got like a 4K monitor or one of these like high-end newer monitors, yeah, you can't do screenshots of them because it recognizes the DRM codes. I feel like for most people that's probably not a problem, but for people like myself who do videos where I'm talking about movies and I want to do screenshots so I can show what I'm talking about, yeah, kind of an issue. Now there are ways around it, so it's not a major bust, but it's a little bit of a long thing. But it is what it is. It's just going to do what you got to do. The other issue though is with the Bluetooth. So when I hook up my headphones to the Bluetooth, for the first maybe 3-4 minutes it's fine. The sound quality is great, everything. But then for whatever reason it decides to stop working, and it would just be like, nah. You know, no audio comes through. Not just with these headsets, I've tried my other Bluetooth headphones as well. Apparently, what it comes down to is that you gotta, like, there's some setting called like AG something or other that you have to go through. Once you switch to that, then it's fine. It plays the audio, no cut-offs, it plays the audio and it all works fine. The only thing then, I've noticed that the audio quality is actually lower. Like, it's not ridiculous, you know, it's not like terrible, but it is noticeably lower than how it was before. It's certainly noticeably lower than when I hooked these up to my phone and listen to music through that. But overall, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm pretty chuffed with this. So yeah, Dell G515, for whatever my review of this laptop is worth. I ain't claim to be no laptop expert, just a guy who bought a laptop because he felt he needed one and wanted to talk about it for the channel. This is my new laptop. Hopefully it'll be my new laptop for some time to come. And yeah, Dell G5, you get the thumbs up. So yeah.